Hey, Barcelona fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a story that's shaking up the world of Spanish football. Dani Olmo's registration saga has been causing serious drama, and now we're getting some surprising new details from none other than the president of the CSD, José Manuel Rodríguez Uribes. In a shocking interview, Uribes revealed that Dani Olmo is still playing for Barcelona because of a mistake made by La Liga president Javier Tebas. Yep, you heard that right. But what does this mean for Barcelona, and could this saga have even bigger consequences down the line? Stick with me, because we're going to break it all down, and trust me, you don't want to miss this one. But before we dive into the details, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated with all the latest Barcelona news. So, what's the real story behind Dani Olmo's registration? How did La Liga president Javier Tebas get it wrong? And why is this playing such a big role in Barcelona's season? Grab your popcorn because we're about to uncover the truth and things are about to get real interesting. Alright, let's start with a quick refresher. Dani Olmo, one of Barcelona's latest big signings, was left in limbo for a while when it came to registering with the club. This had the potential to be a disaster for Barcelona's squad, especially since they're in the middle of a heated race for the La Liga title. But thanks to a recent ruling from the CSD, Olmo and his teammate Pau Victor have been cleared to play for the remainder of the season. However, La Liga president Javier Tebas has since made it clear that he's not happy with this decision and has even appealed it, calling for precautionary measures to prevent the players from playing. Now, here's where things take a wild turn. José Manuel Rodríguez Uribes, the president of the CSD, that's the Spanish government's sports agency, gave a bombshell interview, saying Dani Olmo is playing because of a mistake by Javier Tebas. Uribes was very clear in his defense of the CSD's decision, explaining that his ruling was based on strict legal procedures and that Tebas and La Liga made a mistake in how they handled the registration process. We resolved an appeal filed by Barca and the players, and we did it with strictly legal criteria. It is not a minor issue. In law, procedure is key. If the established channels are not followed, the decisions lose their validity. He went on to make a bold statement. Dani Olmo is playing thanks to Tebas's mistake. This is huge, and it's shaking the foundations of La Liga and Barcelona's relationship. But what exactly does this mean? How did Tebas mess up, and how does it affect Barcelona's chances this season? Here's the deal. Uribes is saying that La Liga and the RFEF, Spanish Football Federation, didn't follow the correct protocol when it came to Olmo's registration, and as a result, the CSD had to step in and rule in favor of the players. Essentially, they're saying that Barcelona was right in appealing and that the decision made by Tebas wasn't valid because the proper procedures were not followed. So, had the legal processes been followed to the letter, Olmo and Pau Victor probably wouldn't have been cleared to play. That's right, Barcelona could have been without two of their key players right now. This is where it gets tricky for Javier Tebas and La Liga. Uribes is essentially accusing Tebas of messing up the entire process. He points out that it's not about stubbornness, but about La Liga simply getting it wrong. And if things weren't handled correctly, it would have meant that Olmo wouldn't even be playing for Barcelona right now. Uribes said, "It's not that he's stubborn, it's that he's wrong. It makes no sense to insist if things have not been done well." In other words, Tebas and La Liga are fighting an uphill battle here, because according to Uribes, they didn't follow the proper legal channels. This dispute between the CSD and La Liga is more than just a behind-the-scenes battle. It could have serious implications for Barcelona and their title chase. Let's not forget that Dani Olmo has already had a massive impact since joining Barcelona, and having him available could be a game-changer as we approach the final stretch of the season. With Barcelona battling for La Liga and Champions League glory, Olmo's involvement could be crucial. The club now has a clear advantage in terms of registration, and that's something Barcelona fans should be celebrating. So, what's next in this drama? The CSD's decision is still under appeal, and La Liga is doing everything they can to try and reverse it. But if Uribes and the CSD stand firm, Dani Olmo and Pau Victor will be playing for Barcelona for the rest of the season, for better or worse. But now, I want to hear from you, Barcelona fans. What do you think of this situation? Is La Liga wrong here? Should Tebas have handled the registration process differently? And how crucial is it for Barcelona to keep Olmo and Pau Victor for the title race? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on those notifications for more updates on this ongoing saga. You don't want to miss out on what happens next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more updates on Barcelona's journey and everything happening in Spanish football. Visca el Barca!